Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Saturday Night Psychic. I'm your host, Lennis. Thank you for joining my channel and watching my videos. I do appreciate that. Last night I had visions, revelations, just a lot of stuff came to me from my angels and my guides. So, I always type it all up because I record them. I have a recorder that I record all the information while they're talking to me. And then I type it up to bring it to y'all, what was said. So these are predictions from my angels and guides, okay, from May 18th. If you would like to know who God is, read Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh. And there's 3 books, 1, 2, and 3, Conversations with God. And the 4th book is also A Friendship with God. So I would tell you, check that out. And that will explain to you who God is. All right. Second thing, when the students return to schools, public, private, or college, be required to wear masks while in school. I know they will not have gloves on because they need to write, type, take notes for their schoolwork. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. Also, will teachers be required to wear masks, including college professors? I have a question about retail stores. Do you think it should be a requirement for all personnel and customers to wear masks and gloves while shopping? At the grocery stores, they should be required to wear a mask prior to entering said businesses. Not only the cashiers at the grocery stores, but anybody entering into the grocery stores ought to have a mask on. If you don't have gloves, you need to have a mask on where food is being sold. Okay, next thing. If you're going to a barber shop or nail salon, beauty shops should definitely be mask environments, without a doubt. Excuse me. And for you nail salons, heck yeah, I hope every time that you do nails, it's a brand new little packet, like they do when I go to Jean Juarez. I know that's upscale, but a little bougie. But anyway, you should have a new packet every time you do nails. Don't take the same file you just used on Mary and use that same file on Joanne. Okay, that's also protected because a lot of you people in these nail shops, I don't get my nails done, I do my own. But a lot of you just go, the next person come down and you start using the same file you just used on the other person. How do you know that person doesn't have germs or a virus or whatever on their hands? So I hope that you nail shops do that, but definitely you guys need to have your mask on, and the people that it's in front of you getting their nails on, they need to have mask on, okay? So, because I know at the barber shop, you're sitting this way, the barber's up here, but still you should have a mask on. Okay. Are these businesses going to be enforced with restrictions for both customers and owners? Is the government going to maintain certain industries that must have masks and gloves in order to operate? Okay. Just questions. Okay. This is a question I asked. When do I see the virus ending? When is the virus going to be ending? So this was what I got from the angels and the guides. I never see it fully ending. Sorry, that was the first response I received. In 1.5 years, it will definitely be in control. As for right now, we are dealing with this virus, and they're opening places back up. There are cluster fucks. What I'm saying, it might be fine in Florida, but in Alabama or Mississippi could have an influx of cases. Why? Because folks did not adhere to the policy, the regulations, and restrictions to contain the virus and keep the numbers down as low as possible. As low as possible. Sorry, my hair is getting on my nerves. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. Getting in my face. Anyway, okay. So as for right now, we are dealing with the virus and they are opening places back up. There are cluster fucks. What I'm saying, it might be fine in Florida, but in Alabama, Mississippi, it could have an influx of cases. Why? Because folks did not adhere to the policy, regulations, and restrictions to contain the virus and keep the numbers down as low as possible. Let me say this. Y'all know the coronavirus is made up of AIDS, SARS, and flu. This is my understanding of that. That's the combination of the coronavirus: AIDS, SARS, and flu. I could be wrong, but that is the combination of the disease that I was told. By the way, if you wish to know the truth about Dr. Fauci, or Fusi, however you want to pronounce it, and his earlier knowledge and performance of the virus, go to YouTube and check out with proof, with facts, with documents, who he really is. Okay? Because some of y'all like cows. You just go with the herd and jump on it. You better find out who's talking to you and know that they're telling you the truth. Some aspects he did, okay, and telling the country what to do. He did. Some stuff he did good. But do you really know who this man is? Do you know that this man gave $7 million to China Wuhan to work on coronavirus a few years back? Okay, this is what I want you to do. Go to Amazing Polly on YouTube. Quite interesting. Don't be fooled. Everybody lies, okay? But you watch her because she has the full report on Dr. Fusi. I'm not trying to put the man down. I just want to understand why I got interested, because I want to understand, why did Trumps want to fire him? Why did they want to get rid of the man and he was helping us? But I found out more information. I tell you, it pays to research. Okay? Let me give you something. Oh, and the media's biggest liars is Russia, China, and the USA. That's the biggest media liars. Okay, did you know that the meat you eat in the United States of America, do you know where it comes from? I bet y'all thought all these cows and pigs and chicken that you eat all come from right here in the great United States of America, as Trump says, the greatest country in the world. We get our meat from Canada, Mexico, New Zealand, and Australia. Yes, that is a fact. If you don't believe me, research it. Get on the internet and research where our meat comes from that feeds Americans. It's not just from here. Canada, Mexico, New Zealand, and Australia is where we get our meats. Interesting, isn't it? Okay, I see in 2021 as a good year. Lots of sunshine, a lot of light. By next year, businesses will start to rise up again. People that lost their businesses in 2020 will be able to come back. Now, it will be different, more cost efficient and effective. It may start out on a smaller scale. It's a new beginning, but you will be successful. And I'm talking about the small businesses now, not you big conglomerate and corporations. I'm talking about the mom and pop people that had the grocery stores or retail outlet or consignment stores, whatever. I'm talking about them. Okay, next question. What about the murder bees? They're being stopped in their tracks. We were prepared for them. This is not our first time at the rodeo with these minions. They will be gone and lives saved. It was just a notification to certain areas of the United States to be forewarned. Huh? Okay. The scientists and engineers of the bee industry were ready if they ever return. Yeah, they've been here before. These murder bees are trying to kill off our bees, the honey and pollination, and we're not having it. Nope, we're not. You're gone. Bye, murder bees. Should have kept your ass in China, wherever you came from. Okay, next question. What are the restaurants, how are the restaurants going to maintain this summer? As a restaurant, you affect a lot of other businesses. Food, table coverings, equipment, inventory, personnel, and of course your customers. Outdoor restaurants are going to do quite well. I don't know if it's because folks feel safer outdoors than they do inside to eat, but bistros that have outside eating, you will do very well. Now, for the restaurant seating, excuse me. Now, for the restaurant seating inside only, your prices are going to go up. This is what the angels were showing me. Where meals were being priced at $25 or somewhere within that area vicinity normally will now go up 10 to 15% in cost. So look for a price increase on meals you usually enjoy. You know this has to happen for time loss, money, and personnel that was challenged and affected by the virus. Okay, the fast food industry. This was interesting, y'all. I know like fast food, I know like food, fast and quick. That is the nature of our lives. I see the industry in the next 2 years, maybe a year and a half. Years go bye bye. It's kind of like the drive in theaters. We got rid of the drive-in theaters because they built these multiplexes where you have 10 to 15 theaters under the umbrella of a lot of options here. There was no need for the outdoor movie theaters, so they went away. Quite frankly, I enjoyed the outdoor theaters. Now, with social distancing, what a great and marvelous idea to bring these theaters back because you are 6 feet apart or more from the next vehicle. Okay? Indoor theaters, they might start losing money fast, and I'll tell you why. Number one, you can now watch first release movies in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to bootleg the movie anymore. But those folks, put those folks out of business. It may cost a little more on cable unless you wait 5 to 6 months later to rent or buy it, and of course, it's cheaper then. They have even come out with theaters to give you the home effect couches, food, drinks, right where you are sitting. Well, guess what? You can do this in your own home, even cheaper. No high cost of popcorn, drinks, snacks at home, all at your leisure. Watch a new movie, enjoy your dinner or whatever in the privacy of your own home. In the next 5 years, I see theaters becoming non existent, indoor theaters becoming non existent, because you can enjoy all this at home at a much cheaper cost. It saves you money, you're not burning gas, you're not spending $50 to $100 for food. So that's the way it's going to go. I mean, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. This is what I received. So that's it. So this is part one of my predictions for May 18th, and I will be back with part two. I hope you enjoyed it, and a lot of information, huh? Really interesting. Really interesting. Thank you, angels, and thank you, guides, for sharing that information. Okay. Well, if no one's told you that they love you today, I do. Now go out and make it a good day.